Power creep is probably the easiest way to wipe a base early. This freaking dark fog right there. It's like the game knows. It's like the game knows that, like, that's an important planet for me. Okay, we should be fine though. Also, it looks like there's gonna be an attack on Svalison 3. Oh, that's my home plate. That is my home plate. I meant Svalison 4. It looks like they're gearing up for an attack there. You can add attack drones to the hangar in your mech to auto replenish. Ooh. I didn't know I had a hangar.
Research complete.
Oh, right there. Okay. I snuck by them before. I should be fine. I've snuck by them before. They've also, like, chased me away before. So I do got to be a little bit careful. Svalison 4, which is my titanium planet. It's this one right here. It's probably the least threatening planet in our system. I'm not really super scared about it. I don't think there's, like, any automated defenses there. There's just a bunch of turrets that I go and periodically, like, refill when the time comes. Okay. So we do still need strange matter. I also want to start working on my upgrades. We'll do that one. Ooh! Oh! Nope, dark fog. Leave me alone. That's the second time I flew right into their base, but that's okay. Yeah, I know for a fact if I didn't set up... Where is it? Over here. If I don't set up defenses over here, they're absolutely going to attack here. So, it's a little thing, but we are going to want to set up some Gauss turrets here. Here, let's spread them out a little bit. You know, that's probably way too spread out. Whatever, it's probably fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. There's no kill like overkill anyway, so we're all good. Okay. So these guys...
Flight mode.
Go the whole way around like that. Okay, so we need to bring from here. He said we need to bring from there. There we are. Again, it's really... I'm sure there's better ways to do this, but it's fine. This is fine. It looks cool. Look, I gotta get points for it looking cool, right? Right? It actually probably doesn't look cool. It probably looks awful. I don't know. There's something appealing to just running belts everywhere. I don't know what it is. There we go. And then what we can do from here is we can just take these Gauss cannons and put them elsewhere. Hold on. Man, I don't have... Get this out of here. My inventory management is a complete nightmare, by the way. If you haven't noticed, that I'm bad at inventory management, well, here's surprise. I'm bad at inventory management.
Extraterrestrial dark fog is assaulting. Replication complete.
Well, I mean, I guess we get to see how that base does on its own. It actually completely destroyed the dark fog, no problem. That's good. That's really good. I like that. That makes me happy. Oh, I'm so happy that that will work fine. Okay. Does anything here need my immediate attention? I could probably drop a couple more depots. In the long term, I can probably expand this to produce the next tier of bullets, but I don't see a reason to really do that right now. Overall, things are going okay at this planet. I think I can safely ignore it. Where's the dark fog? Let's get out of here. I just look up and I just see a massive fleet above me. They're not chasing me, are they? No, we're good. Okay, so now we want to start looking into maybe getting some Corvettes. Maybe getting some attack drones. 2 squadrons of attack drones. If not more. Maybe we could start mass producing attack drones. That might be worth doing.
Cruise ended. Flight mode.
Okay, let's go look at the damage here. Or lack thereof, as the case may be. They should have just charged right into the gun line, right? That definitely looked like what they were doing based on what was damaged. Energy shard. Chemical fuel obtained by dark fog debris. When providing energy to Icarus, its internal modules accelerate the speed of the replicator. Nice. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so we now have signal towers.
Insufficient materials.
We don't have the crystal zircon or crystal silicon to build those. We can get those real quick though. We have plenty of that.
Cruise ended.
Except for our lack of space for other things. Can we get... Okay. Can we get our next inventory upgrade? Let's see. Where's our next inventory upgrade? Inventory capacity 5? Yeah, let's go ahead and get that.
Flight mode.
It feels like every single time I turn around, I'm, like, overflowed on inventory space. But that's okay. Here, we'll just put the logs and the plant fuel in there. Why? I have no idea. Why not? See, I probably don't need 360 electric motors. I probably don't need 2 refined oil. This is not what you're supposed to be using this for, by the way. And maybe you can leapfrog your missile turrets. So I'm going to see how these signal towers work. I'm going to play around with them. We're going to build 2 of them. Ooh, they actually take a long time to build. It's mostly because I don't have those resources. Okay.
Dark fog is assaulting.
So I have lots of missiles. Lots and lots of missiles. I also have laser turrets. Which, laser turrets target ground and air. Implosion cannons target ground and air. Missile turrets target ground, air, and space. Can I see that? Can I see the range out into space that they can target? Probably. I'm not quite sure. That might be a little bit beyond my knowledge. Because I'm sure there's a limited area, like, around the planet that he can defend. Unless they could just target anything in space. Which would probably be the easiest way to, like, set that up. But I doubt that they would do that. That sounds too easy. It's like 4 kilometers or something like that. Yeah. Whatever. I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. When we most need it the most is when we will find out just how far they will target. And I definitely do want some of these planetary shield generators. They seem like they'd be handy. I need more graphene for that, though. But let's see what we can do here. Like, what if we just kind of... This seems really dumb. Let's just do that. Let's see what happens. We're definitely going to destroy that, right? Oh,
You've built a signal tower. Continuous observation of research reveals dark fog is especially sensitive to certain
Building destroyed.
look, I knew they were going to destroy that. It's okay. Let's not rebuild it, though. That definitely got their attention, though. It was in that menu, 4,200 meters. Right there, 4,200 meters, yeah. So you can definitely do a lot of damage with the missile turrets. You just need to plan a little bit better. I definitely think I could take this cluster out if I really wanted to. I'm not going to worry about that just yet, though. Again, I'm a little bit scared about potential retaliation from the orbital hive. Which means I may want to build a ring, like an outer ring of missiles around my base. kind of in the same vein as I have the Gauss turrets. That may be a bit excessive, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell where you're going to get attacked from space. Like, if I have, like, a circle of turrets around here, like, what's stopping them from just landing in the middle of my planet? I mean, I guess that's where you use, where are they? I guess that's where you use signal towers, right? Space only cares about relays. Missiles go 4 kilometers in space in any direction. Okay, so it doesn't actually matter, like, where on the planet they are. They still, they will just attack, like, 4 kilometers out into space, wherever out into space may be. Okay. The signal tower guide. Also supply power as nodes of the power grid. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let me grab some graphene. I don't actually have a lot of graphene. I've definitely expanded my production of graphene, but I'm only barely... Okay, I lied. I'm not making more than I'm producing. Or more than I'm using. But I'm making more than I was using. Okay.
Insufficient materials.
Yeah, so let's build a shield generator, yeah? Let's see what this does. We're just testing the waters here. We're not really trying to break the mold. Not yet, anyway. We will be trying to break the mold. I want to at least get the dark fog off my home planet before, maybe even before the end of the stream. Needs loss of power? We're probably fine.
Insufficient materials.
Probably. Maybe not. I have so much ammo in my inventory. I just have random ammo in my inventory. Here, let's land. While we're waiting for this to go, I'm just going to drop off the random ammo that's been accumulating in my inventory. There.
Flight mode. Replication complete.
And here. There we go. Okay. So can I see 0 of 80?
You've enabled your first planetary shield generator. It consumes power from the power grid to generate a protective field against space attacks. Each generator has a limited coverage area. To expand the range of the field, you can build several more of these generators.
Okay. So it looks like it charges, and then once it reaches these tiers is when it will actually start doing things. And then you get a little bit of a power buffer.
Insufficient materials.
So what if we went a little bit nuts? What if we built... Okay, I say a little bit nuts. I say a little bit nuts for me, and build 3 of them. And we'll see what, how that works. I'm guessing, although obviously, like, we'll probably find out eventually during this playthrough. Ooh, look at that. That's actually really cool looking. That's an awesome effect. Wait, no, that's actually really cool looking. That's neat. Man, I've seen a lot of, like, planetary shield generators in my time playing, like, strategy games. Although I wish I could see it in the combat view. That's one of the, like, cooler looking representations of one. Okay, I like that. That actually does look really cool. Okay, so we can kind of spread these around our base a little bit. You can see it on the planet view. I can't? Am I dumb? Toggle on the left. Ah. Wait, am I dumb? There it is. Okay, yeah, that's really cool looking. I like that. That's neat. Alright, so we can also plop one down, like, over here. And we can put another one over here. Actually, I want to wait. Hold on. I want to wait to put that down. I want to put both these down at relatively the same time. I'm going to watch it expand. Again, maybe this is going to be a little bit excessive for, like, the point of the game that I'm at. But I don't know. I'm learning. It's fascinating for me.
Replication complete.
There we go. We'll plop that bad boy down, and then we'll plop one down over here. We'll put it over here by the zoomy hydrogen. It is drawing a lot of power right now because our solar panels aren't working. That's okay. Let's watch this. Equivalent durability. Small number on the left shows the real-time recovery at which the planetary shield can block damage. Current recovery rate mainly depends on surplus power. Planetary shield cannot resist damage constantly if the recovery rate is too low. Build more power facilities. Moreover, if energy ratio of the planetary shield is over 2/3 to recover, or over 2/3, the recovery rate will decrease. Okay. Oh. That's so awesome. That's so awesome to look at. I'm sorry. This game is amazing. Like, I know I've said it before, but just like some of the things in this game are really nice and really cool. Considering the fact that this is just like a complicated automation game, there's a lot of cool stuff in this game. There's a lot of cool stuff. Nice, nice. Now, we should probably put one over here by the defenses, too. I don't think I'm going to worry about that too much. I think it'll be fine. The bulging energy fields, indeed. Alright, I think the next part of this plan, I want to build another signal tower. Your planet has some blistering. I'm gonna build a second signal tower. This one I'm not going to get destroyed, maybe. But probably I will. And then I'm gonna build another cluster of cannons and missile turrets. Power mountains, power blisters, power pimples. Nice. Power plateaus? Maybe. Battlefield yes, battlefield bases repair buildings. Indeed.
Insufficient.
Is the game going to make me regret not having steel? I mean, the game has already made me regret not having steel. I could fix it. I could fix the problem. All I would have to do is put in more more steel production.
Flight mode.
I'll ignore that.
Insufficient materials.
Let's go back over here. So here's the thing, and this is part of the reason why I'm trying so hard to remove this dark fog on my home planet right now. So my Gauss cannons can't fire into space, which means once I remove the dark fog from the planet, as long as I keep the dark fog off of the planet, I'm not going to need any more Gauss turrets on this planet. Maybe missile turrets, because obviously, like, I'll have to defend from space. But then I can get rid of all of the Gauss cannons on this planet. I can repurpose them for defenses on other planets, including my titanium base, including my what is it called? The other planet, the silicon base. Yeah, that one.
Flight mode.
Okay. So, eventually I want a signal tower basically right on its face. But obviously I have to work towards that. I can't just plop it there. Where are you? I can't see what you are. Okay. I know it's like a supply ship, but apparently I can't do anything with it. I can't shoot it down, or my missile turrets would already be firing at it. Okay. I also would like to get a fleet, a spacefaring fleet. That's gonna require some effort, especially considering the fact that I don't have...
Mineral depleted.
What am I missing? Probably a lot of things, now that I look at it. Okay, well, let's go collect the things that we need to build some spacefaring ships. Some space defenses. Let's see. I'm going to need a bunch of these guys. These engines. I'm going to need a bunch of... I already have a bunch of titanium alloy. I might need more titanium alloy because I do have to build a bunch of reinforced thrusters. I'm going to need a bunch of processors and particle containers. Oh, yeah. I completely forgot at some point I was going to set up production for particle containers. The entire purpose of me at the very start of the stream increasing production of graphene was so that I could build production for particle containers. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, so I need... Yes, processors. These... No. Over here. These guys. I need more than 45.
Upgrade complete.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the increased storage capacity. Can I get more? Can I get more storage capacity? That would be great. No. No, I need green tech for that. Okay. All right, whatever, game. I should upgrade my Mecha Core. That's something that I should have done a while ago. Okay, I can build 23 of these things now. Wow, that's, it's gonna take a while. Ultimately, I should have all of this automated.
Flight mode.
But I'm bad at video games, so we're just going to queue up a bunch of those things. Let's see, there's going to be another attack as Valacin 1. It should be fine. I know it says that a bunch of things need repaired, but it's 3 separate bases attacking from 3 separate angles. It should be okay. I think. Okay, so the question is, do I push the base forward? Or do I just expand it out? I think I push the base forward. There we go. That's really silly looking, but that's okay. It's okay for it to be silly looking as long as it's functional.
Insufficient materials.
Ooh, I actually need... I need some of these Tesla towers. Here, we'll build a bunch of those Tesla towers, then we'll go back to building these. There we go.
Flight mode.
So our grid is a little bit overloaded. It's probably overloaded because of all of the shield generators that we have set up now. We almost certainly have enough room to set up more fusion reactors.
Insufficient materials.
Which would also require us to build them, but that's okay. Look, we got this. This... This is fine. This is fine.
Flight mode.
Look at how fine this is.
Insufficient materials.
I also need one of these. I'm gonna plop it there. Do I really need one of those, though? Probably not, now that I think about it. I'm not really, like, constantly fighting enough to fill up the inventory slots of these defensive bases. I feel like you really need to have, like, a prolonged combat situation to really fill up on those. Okay, so let's take a look at our deuterium supply. Yeah, we have... we have plenty of deuterium to provide power generation, if we so choose. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful amount of power generation.
Extraterrestrial dark fog is assaulting.
It's fine. That is the wrong way. This is the way that we want to go. Okay. Actually...
Flight mode.
Huh. This... None of this is being proliferated. What's going on here? It's going the wrong way? This is going the wrong way. Okay, that was actually a really important problem to find, because there's a lot of stuff here that was not being proliferated. Yeah, oh yeah, a lot of stuff that wasn't being proliferated, because apparently I had the one thing going the wrong way. That sucks. Okay, well, I mean, it's not the end of the world. This is only a temporary problem. Once we mine out all this coal, we'll be able to really put a bunch of fusion plants there. Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer, because now we have 1,800 deuterium that's not being proliferated.
Insufficient materials.
It kind of sucks that we have to do this, but
Replication complete.
it's fine. We're fine. There we go. I think that's definitely worth doing just because of how much deuterium is here that hasn't been proliferated. Especially if we're going to add more fusion plants, which we are. There we go. So that should definitely improve our power generation. Let's take a look. Yeah, we're good. We're good with that. Excellent. That's great.
Flight mode.
Do we need more power? I mean, could always add another deuterium rod. There we go.
Flight mode.
I wonder if my storage for... Okay, it's not full yet. I think it's about time we upgraded our own weapons.
Flight mode.
Grab some of these titanium ones instead. There we go. Excellent. Every little bit counts, right?
Mineral depleted.
Okay. We're just going to ignore the whole mineral depleted and pretend that nothing bad is happening. Okay, so that's how you do that. Nice. So I should have a space escort now, right? Maybe only when I'm in space. Okay.
Flight mode.
I mean, I don't have to see it constantly. That would be, that'd be a little bit problematic.
Cruise mode.
All right, let's try take 2 of bullying the dark fog. We are just out of range. What if we set this here? Ooh. Dang, they aggressive. I don't think they can commit enough firepower at this point to destroy that, though.
Insufficient materials.
Not yet, anyhow. So gotta be a little bit careful getting too close, because they will attack me, and they will try to destroy me. But I mean, we could theoretically just like sit here and farm the dark fog. I mean, it's not really providing a lot of valuable resources at this point. But I'm sure it will, like, the more you do it. This is when you build up more missile turrets closer to their base, using the other turrets to provide cover. Yeah. The funny thing is, I still think that they're producing just as fast as it's destroying.
Replication complete.
So we could push out the signal towers even farther. Another signal tower and you'll destroy it? That's what I'm thinking. Let's set it... We just don't want to set it too far away. It's the only thing. We are, we're doing quite a bit of damage to it, though. That's exciting. I mean, about as exciting as watching this skirmish could be. It's actually really cool looking. Like, if we turn off the... HUD, it would have been a lot more exciting earlier, probably. Yeah, it's starting to run out of gumption there. Here, I'm gonna build this a little bit closer. Like there. I just gotta be a little bit careful because they are shooting at me.
Darkfog baseboard destroyed.
Nice. Alright, it looks like we may need to build a little bit closer. What we could probably do is move this closer. Oh, hold on. Could move that one up closer. Yeah, like that. And then we could put this one, like, basically right on top of it. Maybe not quite right on top of it. I don't want it getting shot at by the turrets. Alright, get wrecked, Darkbog. Get out of here.
Flight mode.
They are shooting at me. That's okay. Alright. We did it. GG. Get off my planet. Alright. Now, I know it's highly unrecommended to do this at this point. Let's see, how do I know I saw the option earlier. Don't worry about it.
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
I have my fleet, right? Oh, where'd the relay go? Did it already go home? Okay, well, whatever. Whatever. We'll turn that back off. Click the top right to pull them out. Yeah. Oh! Oh, it's going after those relays. I don't want it to go after those relays. Get back here. Whatever. We got it. We took them out. We took out the dark fog on the planet. And we stole their geothermal power event. Nice.
Flight mode.
So, honestly, we could probably switch these out for normal Tesla towers now. I don't quite know what the dark fog's going to do from here. I don't know if they're going to come back and try to retake this position or what, but we're going to recall the Tesla towers. We're going to put one signal tower, like, right here, just to be on the safe side. But now, what we can do is it's going to take a while, but we can get rid of all of these Gauss turrets now. We don't need them anymore. The dark fog threat on this planet has been completely removed. And we can start working towards resolving threats on other planets. Ultimately resolving with dealing with this hive. Which I want to do that at some point soonish. Because I want to be able to build my Dyson Sphere in peace. My first Dyson Sphere in peace. I'm not liking those resources. There's still a lot of coal, though. Your home system has a lot of coal compared to the other planets. Yeah, it makes me wonder if, in the grand scheme of things, what you could do, once you mined out all of the resources on your home planet, dismantle everything. Just, like, turn it into a proliferator generator. Because you only really need proliferator, or you only really need, like, coal and a few other things for proliferator. Let's see, where is my proliferator? It should be... Where is it? It's over here. Let's see, you need diamonds, which is coal. It's better coal. And then you need graphene, which is also coal. Let's see, what do you need to produce graphene? You need coal and sulfuric acid. Yeah. And just to make graphene, the only thing you need to add is sulfuric acid, which you can pump from off-world once you get to that point. So it's definitely something worth looking into. Although not for a very long time. Look at all these resources. Man. Maybe we should use some of these energy shards. Maybe we should just use a lot of these. I mean, all of this is usable stuff. Every single part of it. It'll all be used for anything except for the logs. And we can use... How do these energy shards look compared to deuterium? 3.6 megajoules versus 600 megajoules. Not really very well. Interesting. Okay, maybe you could use that stuff for something later. Who knows? But yeah, we can dismantle all of our Gauss cannons now. And all of the conveyors. We can ship the ammo off-world at this point. Yeah.
Flight mode.
This may be a mistake. I don't know. Maybe we'll leave, like, the cannons around our base, just to be on the safe side.
Flight mode.
I think our missiles will do pretty good with defending that area, though. There we go.
A landing relay station detected.
Where? A relay station is landing on Svalison 4, so they're coming back.
Flight mode.
So this would be where we would want to attack relay stations. Yeah? Where is... I don't even see where the relay station is. Oh. Well, the Space Dark Hive is not happy with us. Alright, hold on a second. We went from no threat to 59% threat very quickly. I think we did take care of the relay station, though. I no longer see the notification that it's trying to land. Oh, no, wait, it's... No. No, I thought that was it. Broken relays will do that? Yeah, I'm sure they do. The thing is, though, is that I know that it takes time for the hive to produce more relays. So it's not necessarily a bad idea to destroy the relays as long as you think you can handle the impending retaliation. Because, like, it's been... How long have I been in this game? 22 hours? 23 hours? It's around hour 15 or 16 that they sent out their first relay. Roughly, I think. It may have been a little bit later. Maybe it was closer to 18. And then, once that relay landed, they didn't send out another relay for a while. They didn't send out a relay at all until I destroyed the base here on my home planet. After which the relay went home and then tried to land again. So, you know, it may not necessarily be Oh, I do have a relay. Oh, it's it's Valison 4. Never mind. Now I'm kind of at a loss of what to do. Because I think my next step is definitely to take the fight to the Dark Fog. Which means I'm going to have to start transporting ammo off-world. Both missile ammo and the Gauss ammo. Which we can actually do that right here. Let's see. Let's just grab... this guy. And that'll be titanium ammo. It's already proliferated. We don't have to worry about proliferating it. Now, getting the missile ammo over here is going to be a little bit harder.
Flight mode.
But it's also pretty much a straight shot, so it's not really going to be that much harder. The problem is that I do want to expand my proliferation production over here. In fact, that was my entire game plan with the carbon nanotubes. Actually, yeah, you wouldn't even need to. It wouldn't be sulfuric acid you would have to ship in. It would be carbon nanotubes, which are also overall fairly easy to produce. All things considered. Here, let's put all this ammo in here. Or not in there. In here. There we go. Yeah, so now we can start demanding ammo to other planets. But yeah, I think it is about time we start working on the next tier of proliferator. I kind of want to make sure that I actually have proliferators spread out across most of the planet, which I think I do. But this over here, this has me a little bit concerned that there might be issues somewhere. I know there's no real proliferator over here, although there is room to expand that. Let's see. All of these look lit up. I'm looking for the green glow. This all has proliferator. This stuff isn't proliferated, except for the fuel. This stuff also isn't proliferated. I think I was game planning to put some proliferator here, but it never happened. So what do these guys need? Steel. Okay. Alright. Okay. Fine. Fine. We'll take care of our steel problem. Let's see. We can just pull it off of that iron resource there. I think that's even what Nerdy Dragon said. Look, we are going to need a lot of steel, and we have needed a lot of steel. So this will only be good for me. Let's see, where... Which way is this set up to go? It's set up to go that way. Okay. That's fine. I probably need more smelters.
Insufficient materials.
Haven't really made many smelters lately. My mind has been focused elsewhere. Oh no. Oh, it's tier 2.
Insufficient materials.
Okay, I'll have to upgrade this or update this blueprint. This was never really meant to be an end state blueprint. I think I literally just made this blueprint as an example blueprint. But that's fine. Here, we'll... Is there a way to edit this? There probably is. Let's just remove it. We'll just make a new one. Just like that. Just a basic smelty blueprint. Basic smelter. There we go. Excellent.
A landing relay station detected.
Where? Dyson 4 again? They really don't like Dyson 4. Can I see that? I zoom out of the star map. No, I can. Oh well, whatever.
Insufficient materials.
Dyson 4 is next, by the way. I think that's the next planet I'm going to clear of the Dark Fog. Not for any particular reason, except for the fact that it's the closest to my home system. I want to be able to control that a little bit. Here we are. I'll turn that into iron. Okay. There we have a whole new strip of iron right there. And now, we're going to grab that exact same blueprint. I don't necessarily think that we need the exact same blueprint. Actually. Here we go. Like, I think we need a bit less. I don't think we need the exact same blueprint. We need like 5 smelters instead of this many. Direct insert into steel smelter. I mean, you could. You could do that. You could just shove it right in. Yeah, it's the same number of iron to steel. So nice that you can instant terraform the land so you can put down new buildings. It's not quite that simple, Tally, but it is pretty nice, yeah. Am I gonna have issues with the curvature of the planet again? Probably. Oh, it's too close anyway. Womp womp. There we go. That should work better. Oof. It's fine. We got it. It's working. Ooh. No. Why curvature of the planet? Why do you have the curvature? The world isn't round, it's flat, so you can't put down the building. It's obviously operator error. Maybe. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're onto something, Tally. Alright. We're gonna do it this way instead. This should work a little bit better. Except I need some foundation. Don't mind all the pink on the screen. It's fine. It'll grow back. There we go. Okay. Are you going to help me progress the game? Congratulations, it's a miracle. Operation error has nothing to do with the curvature. Minor issue. Yeah, that is a minor issue. I love doing the exact same thing multiple times. It makes me feel good. All right, we only have to wait for 23,000. You know what?
Insufficient
You know what?
materials.
Maybe it's time. Control click it in there? Can you do that? Oh. You know what, Nerdy Dragon? You're too smart for me. You're too smart for me. There we go. Crisis averted. There we go. It's so funny to me because, like, there are times where I get completely lost in the sauce and have to want to do everything by hand, manually, and make it work. And then there are other times where I want to automate it so that I don't have to worry about it. And sometimes those two, like, theaters of idea are completely contrarian. And then I'm left footing the bill of people asking why I'm doing what I'm doing. So there is one drawback to this that I kind of have an issue with, but also not really. And that's the fact that I can't proliferate the iron. It's criminal to not proliferate everything. But do I feel like reworking everything so that I have the ability to proliferate everything? No, not really. So I guess we're just going to have to accept my fate. we go. Okay. It's kind of funny, our proliferator has almost gone in a big circle, which completely invalidates, I don't know, one of the splitters that I have somewhere. So, I need to get this iron, or this steel. I mean, do I really have to get it all the way over here? I don't think I do. Not really. I could set up my own steel storage. I can set it over here. It's not a big deal. In fact, I could do... this.
Insufficient materials.
Now, where do I need steel? At the moment, I think the only place I really need steel is to create foundation, which is really only, it's probably not necessary to do at this point, but I might as well feed it into here, because why not? Okay. There we go. Now we have more than enough steel for our foundation. Are we ever going to use more than 23,000 foundation? Maybe. We may use that much eventually. But now we have plenty of steel. And we never have to worry.
Relay station detected.
Another one? This is a little problematic. There's a lot of relay stations going to Svalison for...
Flight mode.